High blood pressure is known as a silent killer and is disproportionately high among African Americans.
About 55% of black adults have high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. In today's Stronger Houston, KPRC2's Devin Clark explores the real dangers it can cause when it goes undetected.
Let's go, let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Ebony Posada has come a long way.
I like it, I like it.
Down 125 pounds from her heaviest, but her drive to get in shape isn't just about slimming down.
I've watched my mother struggle with so many health issues, high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney failure, all kind of issues.
Press up.
It's why she spends 5 days a week at House Fit Factory with Swift Time Fitness certified trainer Nigel Chandler, hoping to prevent high blood pressure, formerly referred to as hypertension, which can lead to organ damage and disease.
High blood pressure is huge in our community. A lack of resources, a lack of knowledge doesn't help.
According to the American Heart Association, 55% of black adults suffer from high blood pressure, which is anything above 120/80.
The heart actually pumps blood throughout the body, and the resistance to that pumping is actually what the blood pressure is. And so if you have higher resistance, that's a higher pressure.
While high blood pressure is treatable, Director of the Emergency Department at HCA Houston Healthcare Northwest, Dr. Edwin Malone, says it's one of the most common diseases he sees, especially in the emergency department.
Most of the time it's genetics. So most of the time it runs in your family. It's not something that you can necessarily control, that you can expect, or that you can feel. That's why so many people don't know they have high blood pressure until later on.
It can affect anyone of any race, but Dr. Malone says there are reasons why high blood pressure disproportionately impacts black Americans, a race that has been historically disenfranchised.
Such as lack of access to care, sometimes distrust in the medical system, and so people often don't seek care until much later on, and by then they've already had the adverse effects of the blood pressure.
Medical research shows smoking, obesity, poor dietary choices, and high sodium intake can also contribute to high blood pressure, along with other conditions such as heart disease and diabetes, which are often intertwined.
The most important thing, I think, is actually going to see a doctor. So establishing a primary care doctor, going to see anyone really where you can get a blood pressure measurement.
As for Posada,
I like it, I like it.
she's been on top of it.
No high blood pressure, no diabetes, no nothing, 100% healthy.
September just happens to be Self-Care Awareness Month, and this Saturday there is a Health is Wealth Black Wellness Expo happening from noon to 4 at the Boys and Girls Club on Washington Avenue. There, everyone is invited, and you can learn about resources for physical and mental health. We'll have information on our website, click2houston.com. Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.